I've discovered that trends are very similar to a large flowing river, right? Occasionally, sometimes trends can be kind of like a pontoon boat ride along this river. Very smooth sailing. You can respond to the eddies and the currents fairly easily. On occasion, though, we're met with really huge trends where, in fact, the water in this river is moving very rapidly, very quickly, and frankly, the water is dangerous. We are actually facing 3 trends exactly like that right now. Each one, of course, in the world I live in, I can see is integrated straight into that whole sustainability thing. Right? People are looking and thinking about sustainability. The 3 trends are very simple. Number 1, they are global connectivity. 2, amped expectations. And number 3, resource roulette. Let's talk about those 3 just a little bit. Let's talk about specifically how we as businesses can respond positively to those trends. The first trend is global connectivity. You've probably noticed this, but in the world we live in, people can instantly text or email or Facebook or Pinterest or blah, 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 blah. People are connected, and they're not just connected to their neighbors down the street. They're connected all over the globe. Instantly, if someone has something to say on their cell phone, on their laptop computer, on their desktop computer, it can instantly be shared. And interestingly, because it is digital technology, it can't just be shared, it could be magnified. That message can be passed on to hundreds or thousands of people simultaneously. Now, this is an interesting thing to look at because with global connectivity comes the ability for our consumers, our stakeholders, our shareholders to share information, true or false, about us as business owners or as people that work within a business. This means that we really need to grab the bull by the horns and make sure that we are the company that our public, our consumers, shareholders, stakeholders expect us to be. Integrating sustainability is an excellent way to deal with this particular trend in a positive way. We move on to amped expectations. This is a fascinating one because your modern consumer actually expects the businesses that they do business with to not just provide a quality product at a reasonable price, but and to be available as well. They actually expect those products, the products that they purchase, to come from socially responsible, corporately responsible businesses, corporations that have an eye on people, planet, and profits. Now, interestingly, if you tie that amped expectations to global connectivity, all of a sudden we have a situation where our consumers can report on our activity very, very rapidly, and it can turn into a firestorm incredibly quickly. Again, integrating sustainability, the pursuit of profit and people, the good of people and the good of the planet simultaneously, the 3 Ps, they can actually deal with this particular set of rapids in the trending river that we're dealing with in a very positive and profitable way. The third, of course, is resource roulette. Supply chains. Supply chains can suffer from resource roulette interruptions thanks to natural disasters or thanks to a war or simply just local supply chains, the weather, losing your electricity. What happens if you lose your source of power to manufacture the products that you manufacture? What happens if you're someone like a Coca-Cola and you can't find clean drinking water to make your Coca-Cola or your soft drink if you're Pepsi? If you make a product that depends on water, and water is the principal ingredient in the product that you manufacture, it's very important that you actually find a way to make sure you have a consistent, clean supply of drinking water. And because resource roulette is this huge trend where we've overused resources, we've misused resources or abused them in some cases, we need to look to integrating sustainability so we can use resources in a smart way. We know where they're coming from. We know how much we're using. Essentially, we need to have a real sustainable focus on what we take, what we make, and what we waste. Integrating sustainability is not easy, but it is the best, it gives us the best possible chance at succeeding in business with these three big, huge, enormous trends that are coming down the pike. We can respond positively and we can make money at it.